paying attention and being aware. Perhaps you've noticed how in most of my videos, before I get into a movement, or even while in a position, I'll adjust my pants. And this is because I'm aware of how they're restricting my freedom to move. I don't want anything restricting me, not in my movements and not in life. Heightened awareness may at first seem like a burden, because this means that we'll no longer be able to avoid recognizing those things that we've allowed to hold ourselves back for so long. But really, this is one of the greatest gifts that we can grant ourselves. Through awareness, we are no longer victims of things that just happen to us. We can now be active participants in the stories that we write for ourselves, and we can write any story that we like. Developing awareness means firstly paying attention. What are we paying attention to? What are we allowing our attention to be drawn to? Are we allowing ourselves to be distracted, or are we being intentional? The training methods that I'm teaching you here are an opportunity to be intentional. This is not a time to check out and simply complete an objective. This is a time to check in and be present. This is training in presence. So here I am paying attention. I am attending to my whole body. I'm attending to my breath. I'm attending to my position. I'm attending to the load that I'm bearing, that is gravity. I'm attending to the tension that I'm holding, so that I may continually release this tension. This is tension that I've built up over the course of the week, but also tension that I've built up over the course of decades of life. I have no need for this tension. You have no need for the tension that you're holding. We need to let that stuff go, to allow our bodies to support themselves in a harmonious, sustainable way. We should be supple and fluid, not rigid. Now you can see I've shifted onto my fingertips. I could feel myself beginning to strain a little. I was bearing too much load in my arms. My body is tired, and it needs rest. I do not need a workout right now. But thankfully, this training teaches my body to release tension, which grants it the capacity to rest more effectively. Now, how am I supporting myself on my fingertips so easily? That is because my hamstrings are the main muscles responsible for holding my torso out in space like this. This position is actually just like a hip hinge, but I'm on my knees instead of on my feet. My hands are just here for support. They're not supposed to bear the weight of my body. My hamstrings are holding me here. When I was down on my palms, my weight was shifted forward slightly more toward my hands, and so naturally, more of the load goes into my arms. But as I raise up onto my fingertips, you can see my center of balance has shifted back, and so now my hamstrings are able to take on more of the load. This is a more relaxed variation of the same position. Now I'm able to put more of my attention into releasing tension, because I'm not having to be so focused on fighting against a load in my arms, which are weaker than my legs. So as I continue to pay attention, I become more aware of what my body needs, and through this awareness, I'm better able to make decisions that I know will benefit me in the long run. As my awareness continues to rise, I know that this life that I live will only grow more beautiful with time.